Hi everyone, I'm Dottie Stitching Scotty and welcome to Flosstube number 77. This one is kind of squirrely, so just stay tuned. But anyway, thanks for tuning in. I hope you'll hit the like and the subscribe button and join me again. And please comment below. I really had such sweet comments this past week about Dolores in my video, and really appreciated all the nice comments. I don't think I ever really get any bad comments, and I really appreciate that. So just subscribe, like, and share. Okay, we're going to show some past finishes today. And one of them is a drawn thread. And this is Welcome Spring. And the bee scamp and, let's see, there we go. The bee scamp and the birds and the bees and everything are so pretty. We've got Smyrna stitches, we've got the Algerian eyelets, and we've got some satin stitches on the scamp, and just lots of cross stitches and some stem stitch. Or no, not stem stitch, back stitch. So, but not too awfully much. It's just mostly in the vines. But I really enjoyed doing this one. This was on 28 count linen. I'm not sure what color it is. But this was a retreat project at Panda's Crossing. And I had it framed at the Framery in Liberty, South Carolina. And they do a great job. They really do. And I've had this one for quite some time. I like this one so much I bought all the others, but I've not started those yet. Not even kitted them up either. So, my other thing, yeah, where did it go? You know, you have so many piles and then you bury stuff under piles. That's what's so bad. Okay, my other one is a discontinued item. But I wanted to show this because I have a friend, Lynn, Denise, that she loves Noah's Ark. And for all those of you that like Noah's Ark, this is a Mill Hill Calendar of the Month piece. And I thought Noah was cute with his little rainbow colored umbrella standing by the ark. He's even bigger than the ark is, isn't he? It's a wonder how he got all those animals on there. But anyway, this was all cross stitch and there's some beading. And the beading's in the border, and it's also, there's little raindrops scattered throughout the sky. And then there's some ceramic buttons, the dove, and then there's beads for the flowers. But I thought this was really cute. And this one's done on 14 count Aida, and it's kind of like a pale blue. But I just thought that was just really cute. And there's some back stitch in here, of course, with the words where it says, it takes sunshine and showers to make a beautiful rainbow. And I just thought that was just beautiful. But anyway, and the frame is also Mill Hill. It came, and it had little hooks down here for the calendars. Then you can still get the calendars if I'm not mistaken. All right. So those are my two past FFOs this week. I didn't have any FFOs. I'm so sorry, but this week was crazy. Next week's going to be crazy too, so probably won't have any FFOs next week, but keep your fingers crossed because one of these days the bug is going to bite, and I'm just going to be finishing stuff like crazy. But I did have a finish, and, yeah. Oh, here it is. It's buried also. And I was so glad to get this one finished. I love the pattern. It's Carrot Seeds by Stitching with the Housewives. And I didn't get a finally finish on it. Didn't get to FFO it, but I got a finish. And it's on that black fabric that the weave was so tight. This was in my stash, and I'm saying, after I'm looking at it, it's 32, 36, something like that, but it's really small. So it's very tight weave, and I stitched over 2, and I got to look and I thought, you know, this thing's almost full coverage. That's a lot of stitches on that. So I'm really glad this one's done, and I can't wait to get it fully finished, and yeah, we'll have it out for next Easter or spring. Probably just spring because, you know, you can I mean, it's just a rabbit and it says carrot seeds, so it's all about gardening. Okay, so then the other thing is kind of like a refinish, if you've ever heard of that, which I'm sure you probably haven't. You know how you get something stitched up, and then after you get it stitched up, you finish it, you know, and you go, oh, this looks so good. Well, this is going to be a gift for my youngest daughter, Amelia. And yet again, I can't find, oh, here it is. Okay, I'm not organized today. This is the, oh, I don't have that. Anyway, it's from Little House Needleworks, and it's from 2010. Sorry, I keep looking over. But these were the patterns that came out. There were 2 every month. It was an automatic, and it came out with the threads. Well, I noticed February that I had not stitched this heart up here in the house. It was blank. And I noticed it when I was looking at it one day, just going through to count to see how many I had and how many I lacked finishing, because I want to give her the whole set for her birthday. So I took it apart and I did the heart with Cupid, and there it is. It's done. This one's on 28 count natural raw linen from Swigert, and it's 2 strands over 2, and I used all the call for threads, classic Colorworks. And so this one will be ready to re-FFO again, as if I don't have enough trouble finishing things. So, but that one, thank goodness, I noticed it before I gave it to her. That would have just been terrible. So then, the next thing I want to do is and that's all my finishes for the week and refinishes. I don't know if anybody's ever had a refinish. Don't know. But anyway, we've got a free pattern this week, and this one's from Owl Forest Embroidery. And it's spring, and, you know, in the spring, you see the birds, and, you know, it just made me, they have such beautiful patterns. And so anyway, this one is called, come on now. Okay, this one is called Starlings. But is that not too cute? I love the little birdhouse with the 2 birds and all the little flowers and the row of tulips. And I thought y'all might enjoy stitching this. So I will link this below, and everything in the link is in Russian. So it's going to look like a bunch of hooey, but if you can't get to it, you can always go to the Owl Forest embroidery site, and it says free charts, and you can look under that, and you can just scroll down till you find it. So there's 2 ways you can get that. All right, the next thing I want to show are my whips, or works in progress. Okay, this was the 3rd week of February, and I didn't really notice a lot about Anabellas talking about the cross stitch Christmas week. I think she was so excited about her retreat, which, I mean, who wouldn't be excited about a retreat with Priscilla and Chelsea? But anyway, so I thought, well, I better do my cross stitch Christmas week this week, and it's #XStitchXmas week. And anyway, the first one I did was I got to looking, and I thought, you know, my daughter's birthday is getting closer, and I don't have November and December done. And I had started on December. Don't ask me why I skipped November, but I did. And so I did a little bit more on it. And I finished the border, and I've started the leaves now. So that got me a little bit. So I'll get that done and get the snowflakes around, and that one will be finished, and I can do the squirrel. And this one's on the 28 count natural raw linen by Swigert, and it's 2 strands over 2, and just like February, it's all classic Colorworks threads. But this house and everything stitched up really, really quick, and I really enjoyed, I'm enjoying stitching on this one. So that's going to be one that I'm going to concentrate on. Sure. Yeah. Okay. The next thing I showed, and let me put it back in its little bag, because if I don't, I'll go, oh my goodness, where does this go? So, okay. The next thing I did was almost hilarious because it wasn't much of a start, but I have been wanting to start this for forever. And this is Christmas Morning by Hillis Designs. Okay, isn't that pretty? It's the Santa Claus box, the big one. Okay, the drum looking thing, but it's a box. See the little reindeer on the side? You've got to do those, and you have to do the top of the box. So I thought, well, I'm going to start with the reindeer because once I get the top of the box, I'll go, I don't want to do those reindeer. So I went to go do the reindeer and the Christmas trees because there's Christmas trees. Well, I went to do the Christmas trees because they were closest to the center because I wanted to start in the center. And I didn't have the green for the Christmas trees. Yeah. So what I did was I started with the white, and then the squirrel hit. That was all I got done, and I was like, okay, I can't do the Christmas tree, and I'm tired of doing this white, so I'm going to go to something else. But this one's on 32 count. Oh darn. It says Country Vintage Mocha, 32 count, and that's probably what I got, but it's awfully pale. I was surprised at how pale this one was, but I really like it, and I'm using 2 strands over 2, and I'm using all the call for DMCs right now. If I can't find the green I like, I may use an overdyed, which would look nice on the tree. Oh, we've been photobombed by a dog. That was Striker. Okay, so anyway, I will probably do some more on that, but for right now, it's going to rest until it goes to Cross Stitch Christmas Week again. Yeah, and I was almost ashamed to even show that because I didn't have much of a start, but I thought, I'm just going to show how squirrely I was this week. So, there you go. All right, so the next thing I did, I really got onto this one, and I just kept stitching because I thought, oh, I think I can finish this one. No, I would have, but I've had allergies this week, and I keep falling asleep because the medicine makes me so sleepy. So I'm falling asleep holding the needle. So anyway, once again, we're doing Stitching with the Housewives, and I love this little letter box, which I was able to get at Hobby Lobby year before last, believe it or not, when it first came out. I'm using all the call for threads, and except for Tennessee red clay, I didn't have that, so I'm using no, it's not the Tennessee red clay, it's the Perfect Pie Crust. I'm using 950 DMC that they called for. But look here, I've almost got it finished. I need to put the other color in the border up here, which is the bamboo. And then I also need to finish the little houses at the bottom. And there's a border underneath that. And guess what? I'll be done when I fill in Santa Claus's face and fill in the little spot where I left out doing the white on his belt. But other than that, it will be done. And I can mount it on my cute little letterbox because it is so cute. And it's just waiting. And this one is on an even weave that I got from, or maybe it's Lugana. Probably Lugana, that I got from Fat Quarter Shop. And I really do enjoy stitching on this. It's 28 count. And it's very easy to see. I can stitch on it day or night. And so I'll be excited when this one's done. And it's 2 strands over 2. But it's amazing just the weave of your fabric. If you don't like stitching on the black, maybe you're not using the right kind of fabric that for you, you know, the right fit for you. So that's something maybe you could, you know, work out. But I enjoy stitching on that one. So that's going to be something that I will be working on probably, even though it's not Christmas. So who knows? Then the next thing I did is Rose Air Blooming. And this one is by Summerhouse Stitchworks. I bought this when I was at her retreat. And I really, really enjoyed the retreat with her. I learned a lot, so that was good. Okay, now this one is on 30, they had theirs on 32 count Spanish moss. Well, I put mine on 32 count Oaken by Picture This Plus. And I don't have a lot on this one either because yet again the squirrel bit. But there's what I've got done. I did just a little bit more on the border at the bottom. And that's about all I did. So hopefully I'll get this one done one of these years. Anyway, it's 2 strands over 2, and I'm using all the call for DMCs. And I'm really going to like this when I get it done, if I ever do get it done. But hopefully by stitching on cross stitch Christmas week, and maybe on the 25th, you know, stitching on Christmas items, then I will get some things done for Christmas, because I do let them go by the wayside. All right, now, so that was all my cross stitch Christmas week stitching for the week. That was a lot of Christmas stitching. If I'd have done it on one thing, I would have gotten my other thing finished, but my attention did wander this week. Okay, the next thing is yet another squirrely start. It's a new start. I had 2 new starts I had 3 new starts this week, because I started the Sue Hillis Christmas Morning Stitch. And now I also started this one, and this is Welcome Spring by Primrose Cottage Stitches, because I had spring fever. So I decided to use a light lavender fabric. And this fabric is really stiff. So I don't really enjoy stitching on it as much, but I was really ashamed. I almost didn't show this start either, because that's all I got done. And then life interrupted, and the day just went whoosh. And then yet again that evening, I don't even think I did 1 stitch, and I fell asleep. I'm telling you, allergy medicine is not good. But that's 2 strands over 2, and it's a 28 count, and some kind of lavender that was in my stash. And I really do enjoy doing their patterns. They are bright and happy and cheerful. They use DMCs. I'm using all the call fors, and their patterns are in color. So it's a fun stitch, and this will be something I will probably keep stitching on also. Okay, now the next new start I had that I really didn't need to start, but I thought, oh, this is just so cute. And I had it, I've been wanting to start this one for a long time, and I would just keep pushing it back. And this is a limited edition Whimsy by Just Nan. And I'm sorry, but unless you can buy this on eBay or Stash Unload or something, you know, or you know somebody that's got the pattern, you can just give it up. And then if you want the frame, you can forget that too, because I tried to get a frame earlier and I could not get one. But this is the cutest pattern. Is that not too cute? And look at that cute frame. Believe it or not, when I bought this, it came with the frame. And this has some Smyrna crosses and mosaic stitches in it. And it uses all DMC. And they had theirs on 28 count. And so I found some 28 count blue that I had in my stash. And this is my start. Can you believe it, folks? I had a little time to stitch that day, and my needle just flew. So I don't lack much, as you can tell. So I'm excited about this, and hope I'll get it done so I can give it to my oldest daughter. Isn't that cute? And I just love the little frame. The only thing was I cut my fabric just a little bit too small to get in my hoop. So it's a little, you know. But anyway, it's a lot of fun to stitch, but lots of color changes. Lots of color changes. So that's probably going to be something I might be stitching on this week also. Okay, and the last thing, can you believe it? I worked on something else. I told you I was just like crazy. This was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different projects this week. I think it was one a day. But anyway, at least I'm getting some stitching done that makes me happy, and that's all that matters. You know, I had to work on my whip go, and I've got to get this one finished, this block finished this week, because the month is coming to an end, and Jessie Marie Does Stuff will be calling out new numbers on the 27th. So I'm working on August. That's supposed to be a finish from Square Dance Heart and Hand. Okay. And I got a little bit more stitching done. And this one is on Vintage Country Mocha. And it's 32 count. And I'm using pretty much all the call for threads. And I'm going to do a close-up here. See right there, I got the A done in August, and then I've got some of the little beehives and the little house hive thing done. And hopefully I'll get this one finished and even have part of the border done too. So I just kind of was stitching by color. And I used 2 strands over 2. And I'm going to give you a close-up of everybody. Oops, there we go. We'll go through the year backwards. All right. So I'm enjoying stitching on this one. I really thought you know, after a while it was like, well, yeah, you know, another monthly thing. But now that I've started stitching it, it's like, oh yeah, I remember why I got this one and why I liked it so much. It's just too cute. And this one's probably going to be a gift also. But I'm really glad for Whip Go because it helped me get it back out when I, you know, sometimes we just lay things to the side and think, I don't want to stitch on that. And then all of a sudden you pick it up and it's like, wow, I forgot this was, you know, such a fun stitch and I was enjoying it so much. So, you know, that's good about Whip Go. And that's the only one I need to finish because my other one is done. But I'll be doing my Whip Go wrap up next week. Okay, next we have haul. Okay. In the mail, believe it or not, yesterday, I got the Jolly Bar from Threads That Bind by Blackbird Designs. And I got it from Fat Quarter Shop. And it's got lots of pretty fabrics. I should have opened this up already. Sorry. Wow, I should have opened this up already. Goodness gracious. They really pack stuff well. But I'll just kind of, well, maybe I won't either. Okay. I'll just kind of fan through. Wait a minute, let me get this better. Okay, some of the colors. Isn't that, oh wait. Isn't this pretty? So I got this because I thought, well, ooh, these will be nice to do some finishes with. And everybody's like, oh, I got Blackbird fabric. And I thought, well, I want some Blackbird fabric. Who would think I would do that? Then, while I was there, I found some Cosmo needles. And so I'm going to try those. And I meant to tell you, last week I told you I was going to try the, oh, I don't even remember what the name of them are now. Yeah, here they are. The Mary Arden Tapestry needles that I got at Cross Stitch and Crafts in Johnson City, Tennessee. These are good needles. I really like them. This is size 26, which is my favorite size pretty much because the 28s, sometimes I have a hard time threading, but I do use them on the higher counts. But anyway, I do like these, excuse me, but I like the Bowens better. Bowen's still my favorite. This might be my second favorite. So now we'll try the Cosmos and we'll see how these go. All right, and I'll let you know next week. So if you want some of these, be sure and go to Mary Arden Tapestry Needles. Be sure and go to Cross Stitch and Country Crafts or call them on the phone and they'll mail you some out. They're very reasonably priced. I think I got 6 needles for $2.50. So that's not too bad. All right, now the next thing I want to show you is, or are, my plans. We'll talk about those. Okay, this is a very, very big week for me. It's my birthday week. So my birthday's on Friday, April the 29th. And, you know, I've never had a birthday start before. So I thought, I need to do that too. I'm just jumping on the wagon on everything. And one of the patterns that I saw when it first came out, I'm like, I really want this pattern. And my friends were like, you like that? And I'm like, yeah, it's just really pretty. I don't know what it is that draws me to it. If it's the horse or the little carriage, well, wagon with all the fall things on it, or the barn, I don't know. But anyway, it's called the Gather, I guess, well, it's probably an inn. It's not a barn. But anyway, it's called the Gather Inn by Plum Street Samplers. And so I got this, and I've been gathering up my threads because it uses Weeks Dye Works and DMCs. And some things use 2 skeins of thread. And the graph is very, very decent size. I mean, they've really blown it up good to where it's in several pages. But the good thing is you can see it. So that's a great thing. And the fabric I had gotten at Fire Poppies a while back. And it's 36 count linen, and it's a fortnight fabric. So I got this. And I can't wait to do it on this. I don't know why I picked this green, this kind of sagey green looking, but it just kind of when I laid the threads on it, she was like, oh yeah, this is great. But no more Fire Poppies. Yeah. So anyway, the Gather in my fancy project bag, Ziploc, you know, the basic project bag. I'll have to transfer that to one. One of these days, I'm going to make a project bag. Yeah. My sewing projects are still in timeout. Yeah. But anyway, and then I'll also work on August Square Dance. Hopefully my monthly ornament, because I've not done too well on that. And maybe some of the other stuff I talked about. I'm not sure yet. Okay, now it is time for our featured designer. And today we're going to do Shannon Christine designs. Most of her, well, all her designs that I know of are PDFs. And a lot of people don't like PDFs. But the thing of it is, if you don't do PDFs that you print out on your computer, you miss a lot of really pretty designs. Look at this red, white, and blue. Oh, it's going to do that today. Okay, this is red, white, and blue with a little car and the little truck out in front of the barn and the fireworks. I just think that's really cute. Okay, another one is, excuse me. Remind me never to use this tablet again. Oh no, I've shown that one. Let's back up. Okay, here's one that's just really, really cute. This one's called Here Comes the Sun. It's got the little popsicles, the sunflowers, and all the cute things. Here comes the sun. It's very bright and very cheerful. Now, all her patterns are digitized, and that's why you can't really tell how beautiful they are until, you know, you get them stitched up. Then here's one that's called The Sewing Room. And everybody loves to stitch things for their sewing room. Isn't that cute? Look at the little kitty cat in his little bed. I'd have to change that kitty cat to a little Scotty dog. Because you know how I am about my Scotties. All right, and the next one is Coffee Warms the Soul. It's called Coffee Break. And you know, everybody has coffee bars. So this would be really cute. And you can make the coffee mug any color that you want to. So it'd go with your kitchen. All right. And then another one is Stars and Stripes. And I was watching, I don't know if any of y'all have watched Sambrie Stitches. That's Becca's interviews. She interviewed Vonna Pfieffer and showed it on Easter Sunday. You need to watch that one. It's really pretty. And Vonna had talked about how she just admired Shannon Christine's lettering. And this one is just letters, but it says Stars and Stripes. Isn't that pretty? That would just be so pretty. And these pictures just do not do these pieces justice. Because when you stitch them up, it's like, whoa, look at this. That's why I love seeing some of her pieces. And, you know, when you're stitching them, it's just like a mystery just unfolding. This one's Tea, Hugs in a Cup. There you go. Hugs in a Cup. And like I said, you can change the teacup to any color you want to, of course. And then here's another one. This one's called Happy Canoe. And it's really cute. It's very summery. There we go. Sorry about the glare. Trying to get... I'm trying to get some summery type patterns picked out. And spring-like patterns. And then here's one called Butterfly Garden for those of you that like geometric designs. But the butterflies are very pretty. That would make a really, really beautiful pillow or picture. And depending on how small you did it, you might even can make a biscornu or a pin cushion out of it. So, I mean, I don't know how these designers come up with all these beautiful, beautiful designs. And then here's one. It's called Spring Heart. And it's got the little bunnies and the bees and the tulips and all the spring things. Isn't that cute? And like I said, the picture will not do it justice. It even has little chickens. And I'm going to show you one more. This one's called Strawberry Patchwork. And I thought it was just so, so pretty. And you know, it's strawberry season right now here in the South. Strawberry Hill has got their strawberries out. And I love their strawberry pancakes. Oh my goodness, they're so good. If you ever come to South Carolina, you need to try Strawberry Hill on Highway 11. It's near the North Carolina-South Carolina line. I think it's exit 5. They have the best strawberry pancakes and peach pancakes. But aren't these strawberries cute in the house? Just really cute. But anyway, if you've never done a Shannon Christine design, you may want to check it out. And I'll link their website below. So you can go check that out. It's www.shannonchristine.com. So that's easy enough. And I really, really appreciate everybody tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm sorry I didn't get you to laugh as much this week. But we'll have more laughs to come. And Dolores will be back. And maybe some other guests sometime. So I hope everyone has a wonderful week. And I hope you stitch all the things. Bye-bye.